Scorpion was never really good. In fact, some people say he's one of the worst characters in the game. I don't fully believe that, but
Beginning scan. Scanning bridge.
he just has a different playstyle that people don't.
Clear.
Scorpion mains don't fucking go for nowadays, which is more defensive.
Yeah, Scorpion's always been aggressive playstyle. Go, just get in there and do as much damage.
Well, again,
okay, what kind of headset do you have?
I have a fucking pair of earbuds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is it still fucking up?
Yeah. Like, there's big static pops every few seconds, kind of like that.
Alright. Is it still bullshit?
Not nearly as bad.
Okay. What was I talking about?
Scorpions.
Oh yeah. No, at like the last tournament or whatever, the guy that won it was playing Baraka. Baraka's been nerfed and people are like, oh, Baraka's the fucking worst character in the game now. Yeah, horseshit. And then the guy that made it second in this entire tournament was a Scorpion player. So with this game at least, I don't trust anything the pro community or the competitive community says, because they will say every character's bad and they will downplay the shit out of them.
Won't they say their main is shit like all the time?
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Be locked until the
For a
first
fighting game.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I will fully admit that Katana is good in this game.
Is she good?
Not,
Footwork.
yeah, she's not like the best, but she's got some pretty good shit.
Good setups and stuff.
She's just got, unless you know how to light her up for doing it, she's got really good pressure.
Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked
Like,
to
just
carry
really
on
good
in my
pressure to
sister's
keep you
place
blocking
and provide you with support.
and dealing
all
with
within
what she's doing.
One.
That is
Forever and
the
always.
best thing about her,
We still speak.
but
So
there's a
shouldn't
way to
have
get
any
around
trouble
it.
getting up to
Just
speed.
not many people play her,
You
so
back with Bridges then?
I really don't ever
not
see anyone
about-
actually counter it.
never was.
I see.
It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us.
They just dropped a new
We're all
AR in
connected now.
Fortnite. It's like almost like an FAL. It's slow firing, hard hitting, like the DMR basically. Auto shotgun is still just the I win button.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
You see, like that. The 12-year-old that literally just camped outside the vault I was in with a mythic auto shotgun and then just killed me instantly. God, they need to nerf that thing so bad. It's so bad to play against, man. It's the only weapon that's viable at close range. It's so stupid. It's literally just, you have one, you win. It's dumb. And if it's the mythic one that the stupid boss is carrying, there's nothing you can do. Because it's got a drum mag on it, and it's also got a drum mag that's unique that makes it a fast mag, so you're screwed.
I need to stay without you, kid.
Don't worry, kid.
Just a porn bot liked my Instagram story, go figure. I remember when all those bot e-girl accounts were just mass liking people's posts on Xbox.
I remember that
Well,
too.
that shit's still happening on, like, YouTube and all that. And not too long ago, I did actually get one of those bots that just invited me to a group.
On Xbox, I get those all
Yeah.
the time. I'm talking about like the ones that you would just get like a gamer girl, like bunch of numbers, liked your screenshot.
Yeah, it was a Lara Croft
Either
profile
that
pic
or,
or some
or
shit.
some generic just chick they pulled from Instagram profile picture or
Well, I'm
something.
talking about Xbox, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, they'd have like a custom profile pic that was just either some generic like attractive chick from social media that's just you know.
Most of the ones I got, they were all using normal Xbox pics, but the one that was by far the most popular was, like, because one of the default ones is, like, Laura Croft.
Is it the Rise of the Tomb Raider one where she's in like her parka and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw.
I remember one time someone tried catfishing me on Instagram, and I kind of just blew them off. And then, like, I went to their profile, and they were using this other girl's pictures.
That's always freaky.
And I was like, I remember finding the real girl, those pictures they were using, and I go, oh, this is who they used to try and catfish me.
Did you let them know at least that somebody was using their pictures to try to catfish people?
No, but I didn't think about doing that till after I'd already, like, gone away. I didn't think much of it. Like, I should have. The person who was using their images to catfish me got banned.
Oh, well, that's good. No doubt somebody ended up reporting them and getting them shut down. That's good.
Eat some rice. I made rice with powdered cheese.
Hmm. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back.
Where am I at?
I'll see you soon.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying keeping up. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Safe trap. Decontaminate. Safe trap. Footwear condition. Safe trap. Replacement is advised.
Okay, make another one.
Safe trap. Beginning start. Footwear. Safe trap. Replacement is advised. Safe traps. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restriction is lifted.
You alright?
Keep on keeping on.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back.
Alright.
I still think it's funny that that Baldur's Gate modder got called a white supremacist when they're Asian and like very brown.
I'm thinking, no, they weren't Asian, they were Indian.
That's still Asian.
Oh. How far are you in Death Stranding?
Like, halfway done.
What happened?
I went the wrong way. I went
Beginning
significantly
scan.
off
Bridges
course.
ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Alright.
All weapons will be locked until departure.
At least it
All
was
clear.
only 15 minutes of
Sand
backtracking.
Porter Bridges. Beginning scan. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Are you trying to get to the highest rank in this
Sam?
season's Combat League, Trey, or are you just seeing how
No,
far you
that
can
would
go?
take fucking forever
We
for
still-
skins
I
that I
shouldn't
don't
have
care
it.
about.
You back with...
It's not about.
You've already
it's-
gotten
And why
skins
shouldn't
that,
we help you?
at
We're all
least a
connected.
skin you
I just
you
don't.
like.
I just don't care about
Hello.
the skins in this season.
No, you don't.
Yeah, MK11 had like. I booted up MK11 not too long ago, and I just realized like
I am done with this.
how much more complete of a game it is compared to MK1.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah.
And I'm not. I don't want to
Oh.
say that.
¿Cómo
I'm
está?
not proud to say that.
Well, thank you for the follow. Gracias.
Apparently, back when Quan Chi like
En español
dropped it,
poquito.
there was a glitch in the game, like in invasion mode, that if you like interacted with it, it would literally unlock everything in the game for you.
Yeah,
and
that
then-
was when Quan Chi first came out. Yep. And they took the servers offline for an entire day, pretty much.
Yep.
To fix it. I woke up too late to actually get on there and get everything for free.
Yeah, they said Quan Chi plays really weird in that game.
Well, he's just a zoner. He's flashy, but he's a zoner. His weakness is when people are up on him, he has a hard time getting out of pressure. That's how it should be. A zoner shouldn't have pressure and mix-ups and shit. But she has mix-ups. But a zoner shouldn't be good at every point of the screen. They should be good when you're far away from them. Or when it, yeah. But people are crying and being like, oh, Quan Chi's so bad. Well, characters are supposed to have a weakness.
Yeah. Dude, I'm so sick of the drum shotgun. I'm so sick of it. It's so stupid. I was shooting first, and I still lost. Even though I'm using a drum shotgun, he still kills me, and I have like full health and shields. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's probably gonna get nerfed when mid-season drops, but that's probably not gonna be till January 20th. That's when Snake drops.
Even then, it's Fortnite.
It's still fucking annoying to deal with people using, because that's the only gun everyone runs in all of, like, their setups.
I mean, yeah, but they're just gonna go to the next best shotgun, and it's just gonna be shotgun rushing no matter what.
There's only two shotguns this season. It's either the pump or that thing, and they're just gonna keep using the automatic one. Either that, or they're gonna do what other people are starting to do, which is get a sniper rifle, go to a workbench, take a scope, or put a low zoom scope on that doesn't give scope glint, and then just have a hip fire to ADS sniper build. Because AJ and I were playing against some dude that had been no-lifing this season. He was 120 in the pass, and he was finished with the mini pass. So he had the one exclusive weekend skin, and he just immediately snapped around and just two-tapped both of us with a bolt action. The one downside to the attachment system in Fortnite is that it's basically going to lead to the COD effect, where anytime a new gun comes out, you're going to have people making videos like, here is the best attachment setups for this weapon.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's way better than how a COD actually is, where it's like, hey, you know, just use whatever bullshit you can until you get a loadout drop, and then just get your M4 and bolt action, and you're good.
Bolties are pretty solid in this season of Fortnite. Snipers were like really good this season.
Right bumper, that's the button.
The Vector's really good.
Sam,
The Scar's good.
found our friend
The
yet?
AK's good, it just
We
has a
need to
slow
get them out of
fire
there.
rate. That's the downside of it, which means it'll just get beat out in terms of damage from the Scar. Being able to move while healing and shielding is really nice. That was one thing I really liked with this new season. They did drop the new AR and a new healing item. They vaulted all the Christmas stuff today.
How come? Or, what am I saying? It's New Year's.
Which means, no stupid grappler, thing. The grappler gun that people just use to push aggressively. Oh yeah, did I tell you that they nerfed, the medallions?
There were medallions.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, they
Don't
were
wanna
added
take a
in
spill
with
on the way back.
with the bosses that are in. Basically, there's 5 bosses on the map, and you kill one of them, they drop a medallion. And what the medallions do is they would passively regen shields, and initially, just one would regenerate you all the way back to 100 shields after a while. But they nerfed it to where one will heal you to 50 shield. If you have one of the medallions, your shields will regen up to 50, 2 is 60, 3 is 75, 4 is 80, no, 3 is 70, 4 is 85, and all of them is 100. But the downside is, if you have a medallion in your inventory, it has a bounty-esque circle on your location on the map, like a general area of where you are, and the more medallions you have, the smaller that circle is. Not to mention the fact that every boss in the game has a mythic weapon, and every mythic weapon is very good. Specifically, the drum shotgun dropped by the boss Oscar, which is it's a very kitted out drum shotgun that has a drum mag, and it has fast mags, even though it's got drums. It's got fast mags, and it's got really good range.
Beginning scan.
It's very annoying.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons
It's easily like one of the mythics like the most people go for.
Replacement is
But
advised.
the thing with the bosses is they also have like AI, like secondary people helping them. Yeah, it's one thing that... Yeah, they nerfed the They only regen shields. And I think they slowed down how fast it regenerates your shields. Because of how good they were. Which I'm fine with, because... That's typically who's in the final circle, are the people that have medallions.
I mean, yeah.
That dude was a bot. Either that or he was some kid. It's someone that had their name set to anonymous, so it's hard to tell if that's a bot or if that's just some wannabe streamer person.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Yeah, they nerfed the medallions, significantly. Peter's one of the bosses.
Yeah, I know about that.
And if you kill him, he grabs his knee and does the knee thing. That's not his emote in-game, unfortunately. It's the bird is the word.
Mm-hmm. Fuck.
I remember Aaron saying something about it possibly being leaked that they're gonna add like a Metal Gear section to the map when Snake gets added. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they have like a boss fight with Metal Gear Rex or something, like a Metal Gear or something there. You get like really good stuff.
It.
I mean, they're adding the cardboard box in with it, so they'll probably have some kind of boss. Watch it be liquid. Forgot, Aaron said like the stuff that Snake was releasing with was some of it was leaked. I can't remember what it was. I remember saying like his glider was probably the like the little UAV like lift thing that he.
That's the only thing I can think of.
The back bling is going to be the little robot that Otacon uses in Metal Gear Solid 4. I think he said something about, like, if you take damage as Snake, it will do, like, the exclamation point, like, alert sound. Kind of like how with Isaac Clarke, if you can toggle it on or off with his rig, if you take damage, the rig will actually flash red, letting you know that you're taking damage. Which I thought that was a really neat thing that they added in. Augments are coming back, probably with the mid-season drop. But they are, yeah, the cardboard box is going to be an item that's added in with Snake. His emote's probably going to be the cardboard box. It would have to be. The alt styles were leaked for Snake, where it was, yeah, one of him as old Snake and the other is him with his MGS2 setup, but he's got, like, night vision goggles on. You gonna get Snake when he drops, Try?
I mean, yeah.
You're gonna
like
have
one of
to
the
get,
only skins I have like
you'd have to
actually
get the
wanted
battle
for that
pass.
game. Yeah, I know.
Because he's like he's the bonus skin. I wonder if his, yeah, because they said that there was going to be, like, an entire area. That's probably where, like, the cardboard box will spawn, like, more frequently. And you could probably sneak around, like, the enemies there. And I can get... It'd be pretty funny if they reskinned, like, the Society soldiers to, like, the Genome soldiers, and it's, like, Shadow Moses as, like, an area. Because they're gonna put a boss there. I feel like they'll put a boss in with the Metal Gear stuff.
I don't know.
I'll know. I'll keep checking, like, with Leaker. I'll ask Aaron, and I'll keep checking, like, the one Leaker he recommended to me, periodically to see if, any more news about Snake drops. Just sucks he doesn't come out till, like, mid-January.
Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
I found a gold drum shotgun, so neat.
Okay, I didn't see that mark there.
When Keanu Reeves is going to be in Death Stranding 2.
That's cool.
Yeah, because all the stuff's been like Kojima's posted pictures of all of them together.
Beginning scan.
He also posts pictures of just the most random stuff.
Weapons
Yeah.
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Kind of funny. I never finished the first Death Stranding, so I don't know what they're gonna change for the sequel.
Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition.
You never finished Death Stranding, did you, Trey?
I never even played it.
I thought you did, and you just got like bored of it and then stopped.
No, it didn't interest me.
It's kind of got that like Metal Gear Solid 4 thing where like it's a little bit of gameplay than like movie-esque cutscenes.
I've seen a lot of cutscenes, yeah. But I haven't actually played it.
Would you help me join the
The only reason I really wanted to get the game was for Matt Nicholson's character,
medical attention they require. Then it's well worth
which
the
is
hassle.
his character's name is Clifford in that game. He's the guy that has like the skeleton soldiers that like are all dressed up in combat gear and stuff. I just thought the way he carried himself, it was very Metal Gear-esque. That's why I liked him so much. Which obviously makes sense considering it's a Kojima game. Because Kojima has a certain way of having like his soldier characters like carry themselves. That's just the way, like, all of his characters, like, every character carries themselves in a unique way in his games. It's usually...
I mean, they're usually just confident, and then they have, like, zany, weird traits as well on top of it.
Your deliveries have saved lives.
I liked it when it was more
You
like
know,
the
every life
supernatural
saved is
shit
one
in
fewer
Metal
BT
Gear as
to
well.
deal with.
Like,
In the long run,
not
maybe
everything
even more
needs, like, a
lives are
logical
saved.
explanation
Please,
as
don't
to,
give
like, why everything
No matter
is a
how
certain
difficult it
way.
may become, I
Just,
implore
just some people have superpowers.
I see you've put another shelter.
Well, the best way that it was
Nice
for me
job.
was
Chiral levels are increasing as
when there was
which
just
is
science
good.
fiction
As
shit,
for
but they didn't
BB-28,
ever really
you'll be
need
pleased to hear
to
the operation
explain
went
how
well.
it worked, or
There
they
should be
didn't
no need for
want to
additional
take
maintenance
time to.
procedures.
Yeah,
We're not out
like
of the
how they
woods yet,
basically said that
but I
how
think it's
all the
safe to say
Cobras
that
got
the
their
worst is
powers
behind
was
us.
from
All
Parasite,
that
from
remains
the
is to
vocal
continue
cord
with
Well,
the
parasites.
network.
my thinking is like nanomachines back in MGS2 or MG1 or MGS1,
Keep it
where
up.
it's like it's a very important scientific
New order available.
like
Please access
development
delivery
slash
terminal for further
advancement,
information.
and it's there and they talk about it, but they don't go in depth on it because that would just completely dilute the plot with weird mumbo jumbo bullshit.
Nanomachines kind of become a MacGuffin in a sense for just as a why is this why does this person do all these things? Nanomachines.
Yeah, and that's what MGS4 was, because they tried explaining it.
Yeah, MGS4, that's like one of my issues with MGS4 is that it's so it takes itself very, very seriously, and like there's really no, like Metal Gear, like despite its seriousness, did have like light-hearted moments and stuff. Like it wasn't like super doom and gloom, and it doesn't need to like explain itself like all the time. Like, oh, the reason this happened was because this obscure thing happened, or Ocelot, what Liquid Ocelot was actually Ocelot, but he was brainwashed.
Well, that was the whole point of Metal Gear Solid 3, was using campy, weird bullshit to disarm you so then it could punch you in the dick.
I'm gonna be honest, the final fight of Metal Gear Solid 4 really should have been between Big Boss and somewhat. I feel like that would have been like way
It wouldn't
more
have made
interesting.
sense. At least not for the story that they did for it.
It still would have been cool, though. A final fight between father and son, that would have been... Because again, like, I see Liquid as... I see Solid more as Snake's son rather than just a clone, because a clone implies like a one-to-one copy, but aside from like looks, Solid really is his own man. A better man morally than Big Boss was. So he really is like a worthy successor to Big Boss, because he is just him, but at his best in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but my thing is, before Big Boss became a bad guy, there were differences between the two.
Yeah. Which, that's why I see him more as a son, because a clone is supposed to be a clone is a one-to-one copy of something. An identical copy. And there are differences. That's why I don't really see him as a clone, more as his son. That's my reasoning for it, at least. Liquid, I don't really know where he falls into that. And Solidus really is the perfect clone of Big Boss. Like, he is a one-to-one clone of him, pretty much. You think that's what they're doing with Metal Gear Solid Delta? They are basically rebooting the Metal Gear universe, and they're starting over.
I think they're just remaking them in chronological order.
I feel like partly they're rebooting it, and they're starting over with Snake Eater. That's why they're remaking it. Because Kojima kind of wrote them, like he pretty much ended the franchise with 4, so. The only thing they could really do is make Rising games. Which, you know, Rising's good, but, you know, that's not what people really want when they go to Metal Gear, so. Some people said that they were going to do another HD collection drop, like they did recently, and they were another like Masters collection where they were going to drop it with, where I think some people were, there was a rumor that Guns of the Patriots might actually be on it, and, you know, finally be ported off of the PS3. Like they haven't even remastered it for like PS4 or 5. Like it's still the only way to play it is PS3 or emulator. Because Sony's real anal about backwards compatibility with their stuff too for some reason. I don't know why. That's like one of their biggest downsides to the Sony console is Sony is real anal about backwards compatibility. Oh yeah, and I told AJ about this. The Insomniac, like, their stuff got leaked. Okay, this dude's cheating.
Skill issue.
No, the dude is literally, like, moving perfectly, dodging everyone's shots with a sniper, and all of his kills have been headshots. That's really sketchy. His name is Cheat Like a Pro, so he's got 15 kills. But, yeah, I was telling AJ about this a couple nights ago. Insomniac's stuff got leaked. Hackers breached it, and they, like, data mined. They, like, found out some, like, of their business plans. For the next Spider-Man game, allegedly they're planning on releasing it in parts, with part 1 being $70. No, $60. Part 2 being $60. And then the multiplayer being a separate thing, also being $60 for a total of $180. And then later on down the line, they're going to release a version of the game that has everything bundled together, which will be like a collection edition for $60 as well.
I forgot about that.
Not necessarily surprised.
And allegedly Sony is also trying to hike up the prices of their games from like $80 to $100. This is allegedly. This is all stuff that's been leaked by, you know, people who reached Insomniac. I think it's funny they had to like do their own game awards show, and then they gave Spider-Man Game of the Year. No, the only reason they did that is so they could have an excuse to release a Game of the Year edition for the game. Honestly, from what I saw of the game, it literally just looks like they took the first Spider-Man game, added the Miles Morales, like, DLC to the game, and then added, like, another DLC to the game. Like, from what I've seen of it, it just looks like more of the same. Nothing really crazy.
You know, I was gonna start bringing my DS to work so I could start playing all the Pokemon games I haven't finished yet. And then last week, we started getting complaints that all the workers were on their phones too often.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah. And I was like, damn. Now I can't bring my DS to work.
But, yeah, with the whole... With Spider-Man 2, like, I don't know. I guess Sony fanboys are just so used to basically getting Game of the Year like every other year that, you know, the couple of times they don't get Game of the Year, they just cannot comprehend that.
Well, I mentioned this a while ago. I don't know why people care so much about Game of the Year.
It's mainly just fanboys that care about Game of the Year.
Yeah, I get it, but like at the same time, you're not getting any. Your game isn't. You aren't getting you yourself are not getting a gold medal because your favorite game got Game of the Year.
It's mainly like just neat this game. Yeah, that's really all it is. It's just people that are just neat, this game I really like got Game of the Year. I feel like, you know. it's deserving of it because of how good it is. That's really all it
And
is.
if that's all it was, then yeah, I'd agree with you. But every time Game of the Year comes around, it's always the most toxic, weird people that are like sitting here having to shit on everyone else's stuff because either their stuff didn't win or other people don't think their stuff is going to win.
A bunch of Genshin Impact fans fucking threw a fit whenever Cyberpunk won like best when it won like best ongoing game and like best developer or whatever. They were upset about that.
Like the idea that like whenever I went on social media or whatever, whenever the Game Awards first happened or whatever, Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year, I knew it was gonna fucking win because it's the only game people talked about all year.
Yeah, it was a game that people consistently talked about since its release date all the way up until the end of the year.
Tears of the Kingdom came out, people talked about it for a few weeks and then it was done.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, everyone talked about Tears of the Kingdom for like the whole novelty of being able to build stuff, and then after that, people just kind of dropped it after that.
I played it all the way through. It was actually a really good game.
I'm not saying it's
it's
not.
Yeah.
It's just like it wasn't like actively being circulated in the media constantly like you know Baldur's Gate was, because everyone was talking about Baldur's Gate. Like that was the game. Like that was the game for a while. And then, you know, some people will cope and say, oh, the only reason people play that game is weird Reddit sex weirdos that like watching animals and people bang or whatever. Yeah, Baldur's Gate. That's a cope I've heard people use as...
The romance, as someone who's played the game through 3 times, I can say that the romance portions of it are like actually 10 minutes of your playthrough. 10 minutes of a 70-hour fucking playthrough.
That was the cope I was seeing some people use as to why that game was doing so good.
Yeah, no, and I saw that. I just saw a bunch of people, like, again, I just don't understand that people that are just going out online and just like brazenly being like, oh, this game's so ass, whatever. Like, why did this game how did this game win? It's so fucking bad. It's like, the motherfuckers haven't even touched the game. I didn't touch Spider-Man 2. I didn't kill it. I don't have a PlayStation. I'm not going to go buy one for Spider-Man 2.
The only like PlayStation exclusive I'm really looking forward to playing right now. Like I started God of War 4, and I just haven't gotten around to like playing the rest of it. The next big like PlayStation exclusive that I really want to play is the Silent Hill 2 remake, and that's about it. But you were saying?
What was I going to say? Shit. Oh, yeah, I just don't... Everything has to be a goddamn argument now, dude. It's so frustrating. I understand people are bored or whatever with either their lives or their daily tasks and stuff. But the answer is just going on the internet and arguing with things. In my opinion.
There's more productive things you can do with your time. Just arguing random people online over what game deserved Game of the Year and which one didn't.
Like, this was not just me laughing at Elden Ring, because Elden Ring is also a universally loved game for the most part. And of course, there's the whole thing that happens every time a Souls game comes out where people are like, this game's too hard, I can't play video games.
I'm a I'll be honest, I think aside from Millennia, Elden Ring is probably the most new person-friendly and
Yeah,
like
because it's
easy to
different.
get on. Yeah, it's like not just that, just mechanically, it just feels way simpler than Dark Souls, even though it really isn't. It is the most new person-friendly of the Souls or genre of games. It is the most
Well,
new.
the reason for this is because one Spirit Axe summon. People want to say that, like, oh, the game's designed around it. No, it's not. The only
It's an
boss that's
option,
designed around summon is the Dawn. The only boss that's designed around summon is the Dawn.
which was that's a neat concept.
Yeah, it's just the last boss. It's one of the best bosses you can get. With that being said, you can use Spirit Axe summons if you want. If you need it to beat a boss, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's in the game. Use it. But at the same time, there's also, like, the weird weird argument toxic shit, where people are, like, shitting on anyone who doesn't, they're on both sides shitting on people who use Spirit Ashes, which I just shit on people who say the game's easy and then they use Mimic Tier.
I'm just glad that I bought it again for Xbox, that way I have people to play it with, because when I played it on PC, it got kind of lonely just playing it by myself.
Yeah, that almost happened to me when I got it for my dad bought it for PlayStation, and then Aaron mentioned it to me. He was like, "You should get it on Xbox." And I asked my dad, "Hey, can you go back and exchange?" Like, a couple days later, I asked if he could go exchange it for the Xbox port, and he was like, "Yeah, sure," and he did that. So yeah, I have it on Xbox. Not to mention the fact, in terms of, like, difficulty, aside from Millennia, like, if you're having trouble with the boss, there's a lot of, like, lesser, hidden, weaker bosses that you can go kill for easy levels to get yourself powered up, like, really easily.
Yeah, I remember I used a few methods to over-level myself, like that ball that you could just push off the cliff and get free souls for it. I did that for hours and hours.
I never did that. I never knew about that.
Yeah, there was a ball that when it died, it gave you souls, or whatever they're called, runes now.
Yeah, runes.
Yeah, I just kept doing that over and over and over again for hours until I felt like I was a high enough level.
Yeah.
Every time I go through one of those games for the first time, I only ever level up whenever I actually hit a roadblock. Or whenever I actually, like, have to. Then I'll actually somewhat grind forward. But, like, I got through almost halfway through the game at, like, level 70. Because I brute forced the shit out of it.
What do you call it? I can't really say how Millennia is difficult, but I didn't really fight her. The dude I was playing with wanted to solo her, so I let him. I'll fight her on the game. Yeah. The boss I probably had the most trouble with, aside from what's his face, the dude who runs like the Golden Order, because he just spams all the spells. Not Radigan. The dude with not Radigan.
Oh, fucking Gideon?
Yeah, Gideon, because he just spams.
He doesn't run the Golden Order, he just leads the Tarnished.
Yeah, I meant to say that. I didn't. Yeah, it was mainly because he just spammed all of his spells constantly. The boss I had the most trouble with was Malakath. Malakath was the person I had the most trouble with.
Yeah, I don't like him as a boss.
I think he's cool looking. He's cool looking, and his moves are cool. He's not fun to fight because, like, you know, his attack.
Well, it's just because he has no downtime.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, he's very aggressive. He is very mobile, and he's very aggressive.
Handled with care, I see.
What's your fate?
It's like, I watched a video on it that I thought put it really well. And it was talking about, like, Elden Ring, like, duo fights, like Godskin Duo or whatever like that. and other
Yeah,
fights there. What made Ornstein and Smo in Dark Souls 1 so great, and still to this day one of the best and most in-depth fights in Souls, is because they were two characters with prominent weaknesses that made up a bigger fight. Like Godskin Duos is two bosses that are good on their own, that have very few weaknesses on their own. You just fight both of them at the same time and it's bullshit.
Yeah, the Godskin do. I don't like any of the Godskin enemies. They're fucking annoying.
Faramazula, to me, I don't like that part of the map because it has my least favorite boss fights in the game.
I remember there was these two bosses in one room, and it was the bosses where you got the serpent ring from. Dude, they were a pain in the ass. I had to ask someone on one of my Discord servers to come help me because I couldn't beat the two bosses on my own.
The Serpent Ring. Are you talking about in Dark Souls or on Elden Ring?
Elden Ring.
I don't remember where that is. Not like the Watchdogs. It's not the Watchdogs, I don't think.
No, it's not the Watchdogs. It's like these two Scarlet Rot enemies. Like their room has Scarlet Rot all over it, and if you're not careful, you could easily die to it.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember what it is.
Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam.
Loretta aesthetically is one of my favorites.
BB-28
I like Loretta a lot.
Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hoped. The convulsions and
I'm just not a big fan of horseback bosses.
I know it's tough out there without a BB. You've got to keep on fighting the good fight.
Renala is just
like
Deacons of the Deep, just with a
like
different second phase, pretty much.
Well, it's Deacons of the Deep and then it's into a real fight.
Check the terminal
And even then that real fight's not super hard.
Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Well, that fight's more RNG, depending on what summon she uses at the same time. And then also what bullshit spell she uses on you while said summon is fighting you, or attacking you.
What do you call it?
That's the
when you think about it, when it comes to the Malekith fight, and like the reason he's so aggro and aggressive, it kind of makes sense because his entire design is supposed to be based off of the Berserker armor from Berserk. Like it's supposed to be.
Know.
Yeah. Whereas Blide is supposed to be guts, like in his regular outfit. Malekith is supposed to be him going full ape shit in the Berserker armor. Like, somebody pointed that out to me, and I've noticed. Yeah, it's pretty neat, but it's still annoying to deal with him constantly like flipping and jumping all over the fucking place. What do you call it?
You'll be alright. I know you will.
Rykard was kind of neat. How it was like similar to fucking Yorm's fight, but with like
actually hard.
Yeah, with actual with extra steps and actual difficulty. Also, I think honestly that spear that you get when you're fighting him is way cooler than Storm Ruler.
Well, it's also just usable outside of that one fight. Like, I have a strength character on Xbox that's the main weapon I used once I got it, because it's the only thing that scales with the strength.
Godfrey's, like, unarmored form is a little bit easier, but, like, in terms of damage, he's, like, way scarier. Like, when his armor falls off and he just uses his bare hands and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Godfrey's his second phase is pretty terrifying.
Well, yeah, because he just does a bunch of erratic shit that oftentimes you're guaranteed to take damage from unless you just straight up run from him while he's charging it up.
I liked Morgoth's fight a lot, like actual Morgoth's fight. I thought that was a really cool fight. Where it
I
was
don't know
his
if I've seen you before, but this
where
is
it
one
was
of the ways
his
I killed Melania.
it was his original fight, just like with longer strings to his move sets and just like way flashier and oh yeah, I liked this.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, Melania looks really cool. The timing on that was really good.
Yeah, she's just one of the coolest bosses in the game.
I still need to finish Sekiro. I never finished it. I got to the Demon of Hatred and then just like I couldn't do it. Because the demon, because that's my one gripe with Sekiro, is because the entire game is built around the fact that the boss fights are not like Souls bosses, but there are several bosses in the game, like the Guardian Ape and the Demon of Hatred, that are basically just Dark Souls bosses. Where it's just, instead of blocking its attacks, your goal is just damage it to the point where you can get a critical, like a fatal blow on it multiple times. And it doesn't help the fact that, 90% of the Demon of Hatred's attacks are all AoE attacks that do massive damage. So, like, getting those windows in to damage them is, like, very, very sparse. Oh yeah, did I tell you about how AJ and I broke Halo Infinite, soft locked the game twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it broke the fucking game. Like, we had to restart the entire level. Oh, is this you, Code of the Missile and Bricks?
Yep. That's how we killed orcs for the first time on Destiny 2. After 9 hours of trying to do that raid.
You think Xivu Roth is gonna show up in Destiny or no?
I mean, she essentially died.
When did she die?
In one of the seasons, you just have Eris like Vanisher.
Oh, that's gay.
Yeah.
I was hyped for other Hive baddie that isn't, what's her face?
Sabathun.
Sabathun. The new dungeon does sound really interesting.
Yeah, so far it's pretty good.
I like it mainly because it's like from the perspective of the warlords, which, you know, we've seen the Iron Lords, you know, it'd be nice to have like warlords. Or
Don't worry, kid.
You tried Cyberpunk since reinstalling it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you like the new updates? The new updated stuff?
It's astonishing how much more it feels like a finished game.
Yeah, it feels like an entirely different game if you played it before and then after.
Yeah, because there's some depth to the combat now. It's insane how that works.
Yep. The jobs actually have, like, weighted consequences to them, apparently, for, like, what sides you pick in them. Like, in their endings.
I don't know how much I believe that.
That's something that they said themselves. So.
Yeah, well, I don't take their word for shit.
That's fair. You seen Smasher's new moveset? Like if you got,
No.
like if you, it feels he is way more aggressive now. He is way more of a threat. I mean, of course, you still destroy him, but like he's like way more aggressive and like way more difficult now than he was.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I like the state that the game is in now, honestly.
Decontaminating sewer. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
And if you get back into the game enough, I would 100% recommend playing Phantom Liberty. Because Phantom Liberty was very, very good. It was a very good DLC. Did you get to where you needed to go, AJ, in Death Stranding?
Yeah. I did a few missions already.
Tired?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm so goddamn congested, man. Oh yeah, Patches is in Armored Core 6, Trey.
Yeah, I don't have a hard time believing that.
He's dead, but like you can find like a log of like what he's done in the game. Which is kind of cool. I'm glad Armored Core 6 won Best Action Game. I thought that was pretty neat of it too. It's pretty neat. I like Best Action Game. And then again, it was going up against like Dead Island 2, which a lot of people like I've heard Dead Island 2 is like okay. Like it's not bad, but it's not
Yeah,
like
everything I've seen of it, it looks really bad.
everywhere I've seen, people just say it's like mid. Like the gore engine's really good, and that's about it.
No, I saw shit like there was stuff in it that like games back in 2005 had.
like what?
Reflection on Windows.
Wow. The Wishkeeper Stranding's not a
Yep, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, seeing the trailer for it, it actually does look pretty cool. Oh yeah, the final shape got delayed. I forgot about that.
Got put back a month, yeah.
I thought it got delayed till June.
Yeah, last I heard it was March.
The DLC was set to drop in
February.
February. Let me look. The
It
final
always releases in February.
it got delayed till June. June 4th.
Fucking Bungie. Oh well.
Bungo.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. I'll be back.
Alright.
I might get some coffee on my way back.
Are you gonna stay up to like fix your sleep cycle? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, I already fixed my sleep cycle.
Dude, that fucking Geralt armor they dropped during like the Witcher collab looks really good. What do you think of it, Trey?
What?
The Witcher armor that they dropped in Destiny looks really good, in my opinion.
I just don't care about collab collaborative armor and stuff in that game. I don't necessarily like it. The only time I thought it was like okay was the Fortnite stuff because some of the armor didn't look that bad.
I think this. I like this. I like the Geralt armor because it reminds me a lot of just Iron Lord shit. That's why I like it. Like, it looks like something the Iron Lords would wear. You think Wrath of the Machine's gonna drop before the
No,
final
it's not
shape
coming
comes
out
out?
until after Final Shape.
They're really gonna wait that long to drop that raid?
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of gay.
Is he still streaming?
I think so.
Can they hear the party?
Yes, they can.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. All right.
Fire Team Finder, what was that? Oh, it's just like an LFG thing they built into Destiny. The Fire
Yeah.
Team. Well, what's the point in that when LFG exists?
Because other consoles don't have looking for group posts.
Oh yeah, PlayStation doesn't have an LFG thing, does it?
Not that I know of. In PC, you have to actually go on a site.
Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Alright, I'm back.
Weapons restrictions.
Like I've got some climbing to do.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I got my coffee and I went to the bathroom.
Alright. It's cold in my room.
It is quite decent in my room. It's like 75.
Should bring that heater in here.
I wish we had
I'm
a
gonna do
heater at work.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
real
speaking
quick.
of that, I need to charge.
Hang on, I'll be back. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Oh, I just remembered I gotta charge the batteries. Oh, Chase Wolffork. I've got another battery I need to charge, but I'll just charge one for tonight.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I don't know what to play, honestly.
I don't know what you should play either.
Can barely
How's it
breathe
hanging?
out. Can barely breathe out my nose, man.
I get that a lot. I'm doing pretty good. I got plenty of sleep. Worked out yesterday. Technical work.
Have to buy the new, like, Christmas Battle Pass. Halo. same.
Everything's a copy of 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 a copy.
Yep. Pretty much.
Why is the camera so zoomed in?
I just wish there was more content. It just take way too long to add stuff into the game.
I want to know where all their budget went. For $500 million, that game is garbage.
Rewrites, redoing shit. That's the reason why. Because they had to redo fucking everything from the ground up after, for what, 3 times? It's like what happens in a lot of movies nowadays where they have $400 million budgets or stupid shit. And because of that, investors aren't willing to take any chances with it, so they have to rewrite everything 40 times to actually suit what they want out of the movie. And so that's the reason for the bloated budget. Because they're worried about making money off of it rather than trying to actually make something unique.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just a Christmas bundle of gun skins that either have, like, Christmas lights or bows on them. That is the battle rifle without the carry handle. That looks disgusting. I don't know, the fact that they've taken this long to put, what do you call it, campaign continuation to the game is probably what's gonna bite them in the ass the most, is just how long it's taken them to actually put stuff into the game that's actually worth a damn.
I wouldn't be surprised at all for the story expansion. It never happened.
I mean, yeah, it's set for 2025, but I honestly don't think I don't think Halo Infinite will make it to 2024. At the current state it's going, yeah, there's no way. They're not making enough money from the cosmetics. The concurrent player count has plummeted. Like, when they add something in that was in other Halo games, people will come back to see it for a second and then they'll leave.
I gave her the medicine.
Yeah, Halo's also not in a good spot considering the whole thing on MCC where people who play comp are constantly being matched up against cheaters, and cheaters will switch their profile name to your name so you get banned as a result. That was a thing that's happening where people are getting banned basically by proxy. Because the cheaters are, whenever they're done cheating in a match, like during the match, they'll switch their name to your name. So when the bots inevitably detect somebody's cheating, they see it as you and ban your account.
Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out.
But yeah.
Someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need.
It also doesn't help that it took them like all the way. Took them like till mid last year to add. No, it was the year before last. It was 2022. It was like late 2022 when they finally put co-op into the game for Infinite. And for some reason, it is not optimized for co-op at all.
Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate.
It's not optimized. It is, they have that thing that Far Cry has where if you're playing it co-op and you go too far from your partner, it will just teleport you, I think. It'll teleport them to you or you to them. The campaign, they haven't updated the vehicles and stuff. In the campaign,
time limit
So the
set.
vehicles are still as brittle as they were when the game launched, which is really annoying.
Sam, in light of
Like
the mission's
every
condition,
vehicle aside from
I've
the
gone ahead and
Ghost
put a time
originally
limit on
was
the order.
super brittle,
You can still
which is
deliver the cargo
break
after
like
it runs out. And I want you to move Hell and Earth to get
sustained
there before
fire.
it does. I know we keep
Also,
piling
the
things on you,
fixed, the
but
fact
your
that there
BB
wasn't
unit can wait
fixed
a little longer.
spawns in BTB
And
for
besides, beefing
vehicles
up the
was
cargo
also
network
really
there should
annoying.
help
So
us
you could
get
literally
better
have it to where the game decides to drop in
You
some
play Fortnite?
scorpions.
Yeah, occasionally I play Fortnite. Only recently, though. I've only played Fortnite a handful of times.
We've had fun those handful of times, though.
Yeah, we did.
Fix my posture. I don't know why I'm playing the finals right now. Trey, what's your overall opinion on the finals?
Fun, but it's not a casual game. Not really into competitive FPSs anymore, I think. Just too much effort. Because if you drop it and then you try coming back to it, you gotta deal with the
meta.
lack of muscle memory. Well, yeah, or things change or whatever, but why I rarely go back to games like Siege or anything like that is because stuff just keeps going while you're gone, and then you come back and it's a different game or something's changed that you were used to. I just don't care enough anymore.
There's just too many unnecessary changes that they've been doing with Siege. I don't know why I'm playing the finals by myself. It's only fun when you have like actual people you're talking to play with. It's not fun by yourself. My big issue with it is that there's really in the finals there's really no room for experimentation. You're pretty much hard locked into using the meta. For mediums, you're either using the lever action shotgun or the Scar. For heavies, you're either using the Lewis gun or the M1216. And for lights, you're either using the SMG, the sword, the MAC-10, the barrel. The MP5 is good, but I haven't seen doing the MP5 using double barrels or the MAC-10.
Everything I do for everything I do.
Oh, this is loud.
Corpse was able to put in work using the MP5 when him and Aaron and I were playing. But he also really enjoys that game and plays it constantly, so that's part of the reason why. Oh no, I don't. That's my big issue with the game is just how you really can't use anything other than like what is good. You aren't allowed to like experiment and use fun weapons because you have to use like what is meta.
Oh, that's a blessing.
What happened?
I'm almost out of power on my leggings. And I just found a charging station.
That's good. I want to play the new Warhammer game, but that doesn't drop till September.
Is that the third-person shooter one, or?
Yeah, it's the third-person shooter one. Space Marine.
Okay.
Space Marine doesn't drop until September, because it got delayed. It was supposed to drop holiday season this year. I mean last year. But
Did you did I send you the meme where it was Star Wars has over 200,000 different races in it, and they said don't be racist, and
yeah,
and it's the Warhammer guy going, that's 199,999 too many.
It's like 20 million species, and then it's like you choose to be don't choose to be racist, and then it's a picture of Captain Titus, and he's like, that's 19 million wrong choices.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Project Wingman's on, so I played that on well, it was on Game Pass. That game is pretty fun.
Weapon beginning scan.
It's pretty much just Ace Combat, but like on a indie game budget.
All weapons will be locked until departure.
It's still really good.
Welcome. Set decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome. Sand Porter Bridges.
Oh yeah, Trey, did I tell you that people were quitting the Skull and Bones beta out of
Yeah,
sheer
you
boredom?
mentioned this.
Yeah, I did. That's really not that good if, you know, people are quitting out of boredom on that game. I forgot, they did an entire collab. Ace Combat 7 did an entire, like, DLC add-on for the game where they did a collaboration with Top Gun Maverick. I forgot about that. Everyone that watched Top Gun Maverick told me that that movie was really good.
My mom's favorite movie is Top Gun, and she told me she really liked Top Gun Maverick.
That's one of my dad's favorite movies.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
You still playing MK, Trey, or are you playing something else now?
Yeah, I'm playing Rig.
You still running into Scorpions and Sub-Zeros?
I mean, you hardly run into them because they might have fanboys, but they aren't good enough to win in ranks most of the time, so you don't care as much.
It's not like MK11 where that was pretty much all you were running into.
Yeah, because they were actually good online.
I just don't like what they did with Scorpion in this one. I really don't. Just from what I've seen, I'm not a big fan of how he is in that one.
Ah, shit, that's fucked.
Safe travels.
And I've always been more of a Scorpion person when it comes to Mortal Kombat, so like just in terms of me playing Sub-Zero, it's not as likely.
How the fuck does that hit me?
You know, I have a friend who does casting in CSGO, and I just thought of... He often gets accused of using a voice changer, which he's not. It's his actual voice. Because his voice sounds really nice. He sounds like a radio host. And I just thought of something. Sometimes he'll say, like, oh, he used to say, like, oh, I'm a 12-year-old Korean girl named Lee Kim, and I'm using a voice changer. I just thought of, like, he could say he's a North Korean psyop trying to get people to come to North Korea to marry their women.
Access the delivery terminal.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until...
What do you call it? Kim Jong-un basically had like a... He was giving a speech where he was like crying, saying that like people in North Korea need to have more
Looks like we're past
children.
that stage. An infection like this so late in the pregnancy
It's
can cause
estimated that
any
once
number
the
of
population
complications.
hits 9 billion,
she
that
survives,
we're gonna start
there is a risk
having
she
a
could suffer
faster
brain
death
damage,
count than birth
even
count.
brain death. Now,
More people
I
are
need
gonna
you to
start
deliver
dying.
This prototype
Yep.
bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer.
That shit breaks armor.
Why is that?
If you can connect them to
'Cause
me
I'm
via
dumb.
the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
They really slowed down with the content drops for, what do you call it? The Texas Chainsaw game. Kinda sucked. That game was actually really fun.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Did you have fun with that game, Trey?
I mean, thought it was alright.
Oh, I just thought of a better follow notification I can use on Twitch.
It's,
The scene from the first SpongeBob movie where SpongeBob thinks he gets announced as the manager and he goes, "Whoa! Yeah!" Because most of my notifications on Streamlabs are SpongeBob scenes.
Safe travels.
Alright, I still have 50 minutes left.
50 or 15?
5-0.
Oh yeah, did you guys heard that Mickey Mouse is now public domain? Yep.
The old version of him is.
Yeah,
not the new version.
They're making a horror movie about the earliest Mickey Mouse.
I mean, yeah, it's the same thing they did with Winnie the Pooh, and that movie sucked ass.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it's being made by the same people. Willem Dafoe only just now recently got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
That's kind of surprising.
Considering how long he's been acting.
Yeah.
And how many awards he's gotten, yeah, that's
That's
really weird. AI company predicts champagne could go extinct due to climate change. What is champagne made out of?
No idea.
It's not like wine where it's made from grapes. Look this up. Oh yeah, Trey, have you heard, like, on October 5th, we have, like, a 1 in 11 million chance of the Earth getting hit by, like, a meteor?
You are mashing. Holy shit.
Oh, champagne's made from grapes, too. I didn't know that.
Let's see, what route did I take the first time? Okay, I'm gonna have to make
What the fuck?
right.
It's so weird.
Atomic Heart was super underwhelming.
I've heard that.
Yeah, just the gameplay. The gameplay's fine. It's like basically just knock off BioShock, but like, just it's just kind of boring. And then the story's just kind of like not great either.
Jesus. The people that play ranked, man,
What, are they just really sweating?
really weird. Nah, he's sweating, but he just does a bunch of weird random shit. He's higher level than I am. By a good margin, he's really fucking high level, actually.
They just doing really weird plays and stuff.
I had my roommate playtest the game I've been making, and she did not follow any of my instructions and kept doing her own thing.
Yeah,
you
said she like, yeah, you told me she like couldn't fucking do anything because she like messed up the tutorial or something.
There isn't even a tutorial, it's just basic. You're dropped into the game. And like, I've started making guards in different locations to tell you where to go as like a directory, since there isn't like map quest markers or anything.
Yeah.
But it was just, I gave her step-by-step instructions on what to do as she was playing, and she did not listen. It's like, I told her, okay, go straight, and she went to the left and entered the combat zone at level 1 with no party members.
Oof.
He did a wake up even after that?
Whoa, okay.
After that? What the fuck?
That was weird.
Fucking weirdo.
and to rearrange the cargo. There we go. I am out of cafefe.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
We gotta step away for a second to make a phone call. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Delivering cargo.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. It's a good thing you hurried. The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
What do power gloves do?
Doctor?
Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's gonna be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
You should thank him. The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have a look at you.
You've brought us the next best thing to a live-in, Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you
Alright,
from
have
a
a good
certain
night, Chase
mountaineer.
Wolffork.
It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network.
It was nice having
Suffice
you here.
to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
Good work. New order available.
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope? You probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right? Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
Aw, but I want to deliver these hands. until I'm done with this chapter.
Order assigned. Keep on keeping on.
All the best to you and yours.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, sure thing.
Truck here. This might work for me. Alright. Hold on, everybody. We're going for a ride. Oh great, I'm gonna get a copyright claim on this stream now because I can't mute music. I'm gonna get a copyright claim on this stream because it's playing music now and I can't mute it.
Oh yeah, right. Isn't it like the music made by like the one group Kojima had to do music for that game?
Yeah.
Beat that weird guy that was in rank, correct?
I mean, yeah, he sucked ass. It wasn't a question of whether I could beat him, it was just him being annoying. Ugh.
Are they planning on adding more content to Baldur's Gate 3?
I believe so.
It's probably
I'd
not
be very
till
surprised if they didn't.
it's probably not until late this year, early next year.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I don't know.
That's just what I'd guess.
You're from Bridges, right? You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind. Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such excellent condition. Hey, I have a favor to ask. Do you think you could find my father's camera for me? It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his
Playing
work.
that Dragon Ball game I bought, and I've got to fight Dodoria as Vegeta.
I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for, even if I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself.
I'm having fun on this Dragon Ball game, though. It's pretty good.
Someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant. So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men, and I panicked, dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but...
What game do you think you're gonna get next, Trey? Like, what's the next big game purchase for you?
Please, I'm gonna put it... Please understand.
Not for a while.
Here, knock it...
There isn't really shit.
Good work.
Besides, they got a bunch of games on hooked on right now. Don't matter.
You got Destiny and you got
Order assigned.
Baldur's Gate.
Well, Destiny's like a thing that I play sometimes now. It's not a game I'm necessarily hooked on at the moment.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
It's only something you play Crucible occasionally on, basically.
I don't even fucking play Crucible anymore. Crucible's
I remember back in Destiny 1, two of my friends and I were in a 3v3, and we had a perfect match. We killed them every time without dying. I should still have that post up on Facebook, or I might have deleted it.
Yeah, right.
Sam.
Yeah, I feel like shit all of a sudden.
Cargo. Huh. Looks like someone's carrying it around.
I really don't know why. I just don't feel great all of a sudden. I've taken shit, so I don't know what else I can do. even breathe out of, like, the left-hand side of my face, man.
He caught the coof. He caught the coof.
Probably don't.
Great, more music. I'm gonna lose my stream too.
Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Thank
What are you doing after your
I was
stream?
afraid I'd never
Probably
see it
gonna
again.
relax for a bit, then go work out.
And then go to work.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, thank God. It works exactly like it always did. Oh, you don't know what this means to me.
Yeah, I can't breathe through the left-hand side of my nose.
It was my father's idea to move all the way out here. He thought he could get to the bottom of the Death Stranding all by himself. And we were right behind him. But look where it got us. If you hadn't come along when you did, the camera
I think I'm
would
now
be
gonna be.
lost, and all our
I think
hard work
now
would
I'm
have
gonna
been
be
lost
playing
before
as
anyone had a
Vegeta
chance
more,
to see
which
it.
I'm actually
can't let
kind of
that
fine.
happen.
I'm fine with that.
The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it
Yeah,
means.
that does sound
So,
nice.
connect us up. We
We're
wanna
on
be a part
Namek
of the
right
UCA.
now.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna be playing more of Vegeta, maybe even Piccolo.
Piccolo's dead right now.
Yeah, but once they revive Piccolo.
If he just killed, Vegeta just killed a bunch of,
Ekans.
Yep. Yep, I'm playing as Vegeta again. I think, yep, I've gotta go kill I gotta go kill Zarbon now.
I truly hope our work will help to
I've
make
had
a
fun with
difference.
this game so far.
Thanks again. I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Sam, it's Hartman. That camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored on it was automatically shared. You added the photographer's shelter.
Oh no, I've
to the
cut the
network,
coof.
along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations, and the
It won't really let me free roam that much while I'm playing as Vegeta.
paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years
Because
old.
right now he's just, you know, picking off,
The artists were likely Neanderthals
freezes
or
like,
other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even
right now
farther
it's
from the
just-
coast than it is now. So how could the artist possibly have encountered dolphins?
I'm fishing as
Answer?
Vegeta on planet Namek.
It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins,
Saiyans
but
can't
with beach
regrow their
things.
tails, right?
And that would mean
What was
Death
that?
Stranding is not the
Saiyans
first phenomenon
cannot
of its
regrow their
kind
tails
that
after
it
they've
has
been cut
happened
off, right?
They can regrow it
Since the birth
once.
of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs.
Has Vegeta already
Scientists refer to
lost
the
his
large
tail
scale mass
beforehand?
extinctions as the Big Five.
Yes.
But there have, of course, been many other
Before
extinction
showing up
events,
in
albeit on a smaller
yeah,
scale.
he,
main lines here.
What if the artists were trying to
what
document
upset
one
me
such
a
event,
lot was when they
that of
didn't
their own
give the
extinction? It would be
the
the
Universe
first record in
8
Earth's history of
or
a
Universe
Death
6
Stranding.
Saiyans tales.
It would also lend
They
credence to
just
my
didn't
theories.
have them, and that
The sooner you
really
come and
upset
connect
me
to
and a
the
lot of
network,
other
the
people
sooner
because
we'll
it
know.
didn't stay
Just
true to the
imagine the
design.
mysteries we'll be able to solve.
How come Trunks doesn't have a tail, even though he's like a half Saiyan like Gohan was?
I think they just cut it off when he was born, so he doesn't turn into an Ozaru.
It opened its eyes.
Great
It
ape.
was looking all over, as if searching for someone. And then, our eyes met. For a moment, I think.
Honestly,
I tell you.
do they
it was
still
almost
need
enough
their
to make me
tails
want
to
keep the
achieve
kid for
Super
myself.
Saiyan 4?
Anyway, I still need to run
What?
Is that only Goku that can
Sorry.
achieve Super Saiyan 4?
However,
No, Vegeta reaches Super Saiyan 4 as well.
pose a problem.
Oh yeah, in
And you
one of
can
the
bring one more
movies.
site into the
No, in
network.
GT.
Once you have, and once I have
The
subsequently
GT's not
confirmed
canon.
that EB
I
is
know,
functioning
but that's the
reliably,
only place where
I'll
Super
release it
Saiyan
into your
4
custody.
exists.
This is the last
Oh.
step.
Because
I thought
there's
it was
Super
in one of
Saiyan.
the.
Just one more
What?
site.
I thought it
That's
was in one of the
all you want.
movies as well, where they
Good
fought
luck.
like the one demon guy that like eats the Dragon Balls or whatever.
That's
New
just
order
GT.
available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Sam, I see you
A
received
lot of
a
people
mail
like
from our
Super
Mountaineer
Saiyan
friend.
4 a lot.
I
Seems he's
love
got an
Super
order for
Saiyan
you.
4. Super Saiyan 4
Might be
is
good to give
the
it a
best
look.
form, and you cannot change my mind. I will fight you in the streets over Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Right, Sam?
Okay, okay, okay.
I've had nothing worth clipping happen
Weapons restrictions lifted.
until now with my quote about fighting you in the street over Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I own like 3 tank tops with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This guy in his
Oh my God,
30s
there's-
came up to me at the gym and said, "Dude, is that a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta tank top?" And I go, "Yeah." And I go, "I'm surprised you even know what that is." He goes, "Man, that was my favorite part of GT." And I go, "Yeah, that was the only good part of GT." And he laughs and goes, "Yeah, it was." I know that
My God,
sounds
there's
way
a bu-
too cliche to happen, but that's what happened.
And then everyone clapped.
Yeah, everyone clapped. But it was someone I know personally.
A bunch of dead fucking... Jesus, Vegeta killed everybody, even the kids. Oh my God. Who do you think has more fan, Raditz or fucking Nappa?
Nappa. Nappa has more fans, especially because of Team 4-Star.
Ah.
Raditz was only in, what, 4 episodes? 3 episodes?
And then he dies like a baby. The best thing Raditz has been in is the Team 4-Star Home of Infinite Losers thing they did, where Cell goes to hell when he dies, and he's with like all of the other villains that died.
Yeah.
I sent the first episode of it to you.
Oh, I don't remember it.
It's like the one where Cell gets hit on the head and he's like, "I miss my mommy, she was a computer, she went beep." But in theory, Raditz should be the strongest because he has the most elaborate Saiyan hair, and typically, whoever has the biggest or like longest hair is typically the most powerful. Am I wrong?
Oh, what did you say? Sorry, I was focusing on the game.
Technically, Raditz should be stronger than everyone because he has the biggest and longest hair of like any Saiyan, and if we're going by like, that's typically the case. Whichever Saiyan has the more elaborate hair, they're typically stronger.
I've never heard that before.
Just something I've thought about.
Come on, turn right. Thank
I'm
you.
I'm getting attacked by some members of the Frieza Force right now. So, yeah, Frieza's just a dictator, right?
Yes.
I like how after the Namex arc, the Frieza Force just is gone.
The Frieza Force is in Super.
Aren't they in pretty much like complete disarray because King Kong and Frieza's deaths?
Yes.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, it's not canon.
Yet.
There's probably never going to be canon.
Doesn't matter.
I do think it's cool how in the Breakers game with Vegeta, you start out playing as a Cyberman, then once you level up, you play as Nappa, and then for like the final levels, you play as Vegeta, and then you can go Grade 8 Vegeta for like your ultimate move. Vegeta runs like a fool in this game now. Got his shoulder pad on, so I think he's probably going to get destroyed in this fight with Zarbon that's coming up. And he switches to like just the chest plate and the black instead of the blue. Funny, Vegeta's
If
only
I
like
kill a
5.
BT, does it stop spawning in that area?
I have no idea.
I'm about to find out.
Why does Zarbon look like a blue version of Sephiroth? Zarbon just backhanded me.
What is this? What are you? What? I've never seen that before. He's naked.
Oh yeah, right. This is gonna be a multi-level boss fight. Zarbon's got his like monster form or whatever.
Alright, I killed the BT. Good to know.
I am kicking his fucking ass, dude. Beat Zarbon before he turns into his weird, like, I don't even know what that thing is. It's funny because Zarbon's voice actor in this is, is voice acted by Piccolo.
Chris Sabat?
Yeah, yeah, I can tell. It's Chris Sabat just putting on a very, like, flamboyant voice.
Oh, that I've got to hear. Oh, did you ever hear about that PlayStation user who got banned because his name was Kike and it got mistaken for that racial slur or the anti-Semitic slur?
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was a language barrier thing. When I heard about that, it's like, oh my gosh, that's actually funny. I was wondering if something like that would ever happen, where someone didn't realize the translation. And I think they unbanned him, but he had to change his username. I don't remember what happened after he got banned, but I know he made a public post about it. Yeah, because the name Kike is short for Enrique.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Yep, yeah, it's the dude that voice acts Zarbon is the same dude that voice acting
Vegeta.
No, not Vegeta, Piccolo.
Yeah, Piccolo and Vegeta share Chris Sabat as well. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't.
How did you not know that? They sound almost the same in the original Z.
I never watched Z, I watched Z Kai.
Well, that's fair enough, but they still sound pretty similar.
Vegeta got beat by Zarbon's like monster form and then now is being put into like an aid, like immersion tank basically. I'm playing as Gohan now, where he's got his Edgar haircut. The bowl haircut.
Probably at like 10:30. Yes, please.
Don't they wish Namek to be restored after everything's said and done?
Yes, with the Earth Dragon Balls, I believe.
After they've used the Namekian ones.
Yeah.
Don't they wish everyone back to life with the first wish or whatever?
Yes, except for the village that Vegeta kills because they weren't part of the Frieza Force. He wasn't part of the Frieza Force.
Oh. The village he killed was like conveniently like bad people or some shit.
No, they just don't wish them back for whatever reason. I think
Why not?
Akira Toriyama just forgot about them.
And then with the other two wishes, they move everybody to Earth, and then the last one, they, what did they do with the last one?
Oh, they wish back, Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu.
I thought, well, I thought they wished them back to life first.
Yeah, they do that, and then they wish back, the planet, and wish everyone over there. Oh, they tried to wish back Goku, and then find out he's still alive. And then they try and wish him back to Earth, and then he declines because he's learning from the Yardratians' instant transmission.
Oh, and then he comes back, with the heart virus or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he dies. And then...
No, then Trunks brings him the medicine for the heart virus.
Now they all die. They all die.
In the Trunks timeline.
The fact that it lets you play Gohan's Last Stand is so fucking just... It's depressing. Because you give it your all and it's just... There's no reason for it. Thinking about it now, was it Gohan's plan to die at the hands of the Namekians in order to be the catalyst for
you mean
Trunks
the androids?
The androids, yeah. Was it all part of his plan to basically die at their hands in order to...
I have no idea.
Thinking about it, that... Because he mentions the whole thing with Super Saiyans, it's like emotion and rage, so maybe he thought about that, like, hey, if I die, this might be the catalyst for, Trunks to go Super Saiyan.
I don't think they ever specifically say that. Kyle Hebert is streaming right now, I think. Let me check. Because I got a notification earlier that he started an MW3 zombie stream.
Good morning, Sam.
No, he's not streaming anymore, but he was earlier.
MW3 Zombies, I heard it's not too great.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna end my stream. I've been going for 2.5 hours.
Alright. How does Goku get off Namek? Doesn't he just fly off?
He finds one of Frieza's spaceships.
I thought it was like he tries to use like the main one, but it's like all badly damaged or whatever.
Yeah, the main one is badly damaged, but he finds one of those, the little spherical pods.
The invasion pods.
Yeah. I wonder what they're gonna do with Frieza in the English dub. I hope they get the Team 4-star voice actor to voice him. That would be amazing.
Hello, monkeys. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the village that Gohan finds. The one that Vegeta destroyed, and he finds the Dragon Ball that Vegeta found.